Hello, it's Colin Quinn. I'm here in New York City, which I've been a lifelong resident of New York City. There have been a lot of changes, most of them horrible, obviously. When they put a Domino's pizza in Brooklyn in the 90s is when I tapped out emotionally. So we're here to talk about another iconic New York thing, which is the New York City yellow cab, which are now in danger for the first time ever because of Uber, Lyft. You may have heard of these organizations. I'm trying to find out if this is something that can be fixed or if it's just the end. Sometimes it is just tough shit. There have been 8 cabbie suicides over the past year in New York City. The most recent one came last Wednesday. There's real fear from these guys about whether they can make a living. Hey.
How you doing?
How are you?
Hi, how are you? Good?
Hello. How are you?
Fine, thanks. You, how you doing?
Good, I'm Colin. All right.
My name is Muhammad Ali Ivan.
Muhammad Ali? I've heard that name before. And you're from Romania?
You know, I was born in Transylvania, so I am Dracula's land.
Oh, nice. You think Dracula was based on Vlad the Impaler, or do you think he was based on just that one person that has to drain the energy out of every room? For the last 84 years in New York City, to pick up a passenger on the street, you needed a medallion, literally a medal, bolted onto the hood of your yellow cab, and supply was limited, which made hailing a cab a nightmare at rush hour, but it also made being a cabbie a great middle-class gig, and immigrants flocked to it. But like everything else in this miserable world, it came with a price.
In 1999, I saw the price is 125,000. I had some money saved, but it was not enough, to buy a medallion. So I got a second mortgage. So I had my own car, my own medallion, and my own business.
Medallion is only your own business.
And so then 2014, Uber, Lyft shows up.
Listen, that Uber came into play was a great thing. Yellow cab didn't want to go everywhere too. We must
That's right,
say
of course.
And at a certain time, you couldn't even find a yellow cab. From a rider perspective, it's 1,000% better. If you were black and you're trying to get a cab in the city, you're in trouble.
Right.
And you don't want to go to Brooklyn.
So how has it changed to be a cab driver in New York since Uber? Like, what did you notice early? Like, did you notice suddenly there was less people on the street or less?
Yes, I noticed this. Before Uber show up, I used to have like 3.6 passenger an hour. Now I have less than 3. I have 2, sometimes even less. I have a budget which I have to make weekly and monthly.
Right.
So if I don't make it one day, I can recover. But if I don't make it in 2 days, well, I'll never recover.
By 2018, Uber, Lyft, and the rest of them had flooded New York City with 80,000 cars that could be virtually hailed anywhere in the 5 boroughs.
It's going down day by day, we just wandering around, circling around, sometimes hours and hours.
Like, would you say you make 50% less now?
About 35%. Wow. I don't know what to do because the yellow is not providing enough to make living. So all the drivers, they got very hard hit.
Yeah. What I didn't understand, that they will come in and cut the prices. So that's where the game was lost. And Uber was able to do that because they have no expense whatsoever.
And they don't pay the city.
They don't pay nothing.
That's the weird part, right? They don't pay the city anything.
They don't pay nothing. I'm paying all the expense the taxi and limousine want me to pay in the state.
Not only did drivers' pay fall through the floor, but it took the value of the medallions with it. The price of a medallion crashed from the peak of over $1 million to now it's less than 200,000. Smartphones had made the exclusive rights of picking up hails close to worthless.
The medallion owners, the fleet owners, they got hard hit. They still have to pay off the medallion.
Yes.
You cannot get out because you already put it so much, $100,000, your life saving, you already put it out.
Yeah.
It's like, the big fat rat stuck in some snake's mouth, he can't swallow it and he can't spit it out.
My best friend, Nicanor Kishore, which I knew him for more than 30 years, he was 65 and he was about to retire. He was, worried he will retire and he will not going to be able to pay his utility bills, like water and sewer, electricity, gas, property tax, and this is true.
Do you think the city owes the yellow cabs anything?
The city of New York owns to the yellow taxi the exclusive rights what they sold me. They sold
So
me
in the contract it says,
city has the responsibility to protect the value of the taxi medallion. Okay, come up to the table, buy the medallions, and I'll give it to you.
the city finally responded.
But it's time for the big corporations to take a back seat and for working people to take the wheel.
For now, they promised to get drivers better wages and to put a freeze on giving any new licenses to drivers who get hailed by phone.
These people can go back to his previous job, okay? They've been washing the dishes before they come in driving Uber, okay? They can go back over there.
If yellow cabs are gone, it would pain me.
I feel the same way.
I felt bad when OTB was gone.
Oh God.
When OTB left, I was like, that's the end of New York.
Yellow cab, I don't think is die that easy, okay? Yellow cab will live, be no go nowhere.
But if history tells us anything, it's that cheap and easy usually wins. It kills me to say this, but it might just be too late to step in and save the yellow cab. I mean, nobody really shed a tear over Blockbuster when Netflix took them out. What do you think is going to be the future of the yellow cabs?
Future of the yellow cab is a junkyard because we won't be able to compete longer.